So you're wondering, how in the world do you find your next client on Facebook? Well, have you ever thought about creating a Facebook sales funnel? Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, and I'm an organic marketing coach who has helped hundreds of people build systems so that they can attract their next clients on them for free. So what I'm going to go over with you today is, well, how do you build or how do you create a Facebook sales funnel? There's 4 different things that we build on our personal profiles to create a sales funnel on Facebook for free. And in today's video, I want to go over what specifically those 4 things are. The first thing we're going to cover is how to start building out this Facebook sales funnel, and specifically what this sales funnel is going to do for you. In this one, we're going to go over your cover image and specifically what that is and why it's so important. The next thing we're going to go over when building out your sales funnel on Facebook for free is going to be your profile image. The next thing we'll go over is going to be your description, and ultimately the last thing we'll go over is what's going to be called your featured story section. All of these we're going to go over specifically how you can utilize these, spots on your profile to build a funnel so that when prospects come back to you and they see this funnel, they see your personal page on Facebook, they know exactly who you are, they know exactly what it is that you can do to help them, and they know exactly where they can go or what the next step is so that they can turn themselves from a prospect into a lead because they need your help.
Hello, my friend, and welcome to this special training in this guide here in Success Secrets for Purpose-Driven Entrepreneurs Facebook group. I'm Super Sid, and this training we're going to be going over our profile funnel. And what our profile funnel is our profile funnel is our destination that we set up online that we're looking to attract our leads to every single day for free. So what we're going to go over in this guide is we're first going to go over what the profile funnel is. Okay, we want to go over what it is and specifically what it's going to do in relation to attracting leads to you online for free. It's a very important piece of this entire thing. We want to make sure that not only do we build it, but we understand what it is we're building, why we're building it, and so that we can understand what's going on when the prospects that need our help come and visit our profile funnels. We're going to talk about specifically how we use the profile funnel. So how is it placed within this system of attracting leads to us online for free? How do we specifically use it as a tool so that we can direct and drive the traffic that come to our profile funnels to the destinations that we have online so that we can nurture and help them more? Okay. Once we able to get them to that destination, to the profile funnels, what is it that we're going to promote? So what we're going to go over in this training is we're going to go over exactly what it is that you should be promoting, exactly what it is that we've tried and tested here in this community and myself when it comes to what we should be promoting on our profile funnels. We're going to go over specifically the types of offers that have worked best when it comes to the types of promotions that you're working on your profile funnels. And it's going to make a lot more sense to you, mainly because we're going to be going over exactly how the prospects are getting there in the first place. Okay. After we talk about specifically what lead magnet to use, we can then go into building this thing out, right? Building out the profile funnel. And the profile funnel is built out into 4 specific parts. And we're going to go over those parts later on in this training. However, in this part of the training, we're going to go over what are the specific parts. Okay. What are the parts of the profile funnel that we need to build out? Okay. And how can we build those parts out in a very specific way that when those leads get attracted to us from the prospecting, from the ways that we use our super online organic prospecting system to attract leads to us online for free every day, what are we going to put in place in those 4 steps for people to want to take action on the offer that we have for them? So we're going to go over that with you. And then, of course, last and certainly not least, I really want to make this easy for you. So I'm going to give you my swipe file. Okay, my 100% swipe file. This is everybody that I use when it comes to building our profile funnels. This is the people that we use when we work with our clients in our Better Leads Academy Elite program. This is the people that we use in our Better Leads Academy. These are all the people that we recommend so that you don't have to worry about searching for the best, maybe graphic designer or the best things that you need to use to build this thing out. And yes, some of these things are free and some of these you might pay $5 or $10 for, but instead of looking and guessing, I'm just going to give you the entire tool, all the tools that we use to make sure that we can not only get this built out and make it awesome, but that we can build it out quickly, efficiently, and start attracting leads to us online for free fast. And then the last part that I'm going to go over is the next steps. What happens after you get your profile funnel built? What do we need to do after we get our profile funnel built so that we can start attracting those leads to us online for free? I'm going to give you those next steps and exactly what you need to be doing so that you can start attracting those prospects to your profile funnel and then start identifying those prospects as leads that you can help so that you can get them on appointments and make sales to those leads so that you can do one thing: help them with what they need your help with. And if you don't know what the super online organic prospecting system is yet, make sure to click the link in the comments, as we have a free gift for you going over exactly what the super online organic prospecting system is and how we use it, and many other people in this community use it to build a system so they can attract leads to them online for free. So if you haven't watched that video so that you can, learn and discover the super online organic prospecting system so you can start building your system and attracting leads to you online for free, make sure to click the link below, claim your free gift, and start learning how to build the system of attracting leads to you online for free every single day.
So before I go over your profile image, and there's a very specific thing I want to go over there with you that has constituted in generating 10 to 15 leads a day to us that we weren't getting before. So I'm really excited to go over that with you. But before I go over that with you, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new videos every single day, helping people when it comes to building systems so that they can find their next paying clients online. Click on the button below and subscribe.
So now we went over what we're going to cover. Let's go over what the profile funnel is. It all starts with a destination online. And a destination is ultimately a place that you want to attract your prospects back to, right? And a great place for people who need your help to come and get it, to be attracted back to, right? And a great place for that to happen is your personal profile, is what we classify as your profile funnel. And then in this profile funnel, it is going to allow you to ultimately let people know exactly where they can go, what next steps they need to take, and where exactly they need to be at so that they can continually get your help with what it is that your offer is, what it is that you say you help people with. Like I help people with attracting leads to them online for free. If somebody came to my profile funnel, I would say, hey, if you want to learn how to continue to attract leads to you online for free, make sure to come and get into our free group. We have stuff just like this guide here that is going to help you with understanding how to do this and also starting to build your system of attracting leads to you online for free every day. So ultimately, that is ultimately what we want to make sure that we are portraying right at this destination. It's kind of like a place that, think of it as kind of like an island. Right? It's kind of like that island, and somebody's passing by your island, and to get to your island, they have to hop on a boat or hop on a ferry to come to it. And they can look at your island and see if they want to come to your island, if it looks fun to come to. And then when they get to that island, they decide they want to come to that island. They want to check out what's on your island, aka your profile funnel, aka what they've been seeing all this content about online. And then they get to your island, they get to this destination. And what is it, right, that we want to make sure is there? Right? They get to this destination, and what is it that we want to make sure is there? Because they're getting ready to start that journey with you, right? They made the decision that, hey, I want to take the journey, the leap of faith. I want to, by now, I believe that I should go and visit this place. By now, I believe that, guess what? This place has enticed me enough by now that I know I need to go visit it. It has stuff over in that destination that could probably help me. Right? So once they get to that destination, we need to make sure that we are putting up a sign, letting them know where to go. They got to the destination. You got them there. Now we need to let them know where they need to go to continue working with you. Now, I always get this question, Super Sid, where do I build my profile funnel? Well, first of all, should it be on your personal or your business profile? That's the first question I get. The first thing people want to know, okay, Sid, profile funnel sounds great. Where do I put it? Well, let me tell you this. Unless you are making more than $10,000 in sales every single month, residually, that means every single month you're able to make $10,000 a month in sales without having to make any new sales, and you're doing it consistently, that means you've been doing it for the past 3 months or more, and you are running ads consistently for at least $2,000 a month, this profile funnel needs to be built on your personal page. Now, if you are making more than $10,000 a month, awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. And if you're spending more than $2,000 a month in ads, I bet you're seeing that, hey, this is awesome. I got an offer that's working and I'm able to purposely put traffic in front of it with ads. However, before we do any of that, we first need to make sure the offer is working. We first need to attract leads to it online for free. And we first need to start making sales to get us up to that $10,000 a month so we can start spending money on ads and purposely pushing this same offer that we're attracting prospects to us online for free to more targeted people to ultimately build more traffic and ultimately be seen by more people that we can help. But if we don't have any of this stuff set up, then how do we know if the marketing is going to work, right? And that's exactly why we need to be building this on our personal profiles online, because guess what? Our personal profiles online are going to be getting more organic reach than the business profile. They're going to be getting more organic reach, and I misspelled reach down there. I accidentally put rich, so it is what it is, but they're going to be getting more organic reach. So what I mean by that is, right? What I mean by that is they are going to, just because you're on a personal profile versus a business profile, you could put up the exact same content. And just because you're on a personal profile, the way Facebook is built is it's going to put that content, that video, that picture, right? That story, that piece of content of you talking about how awesome your program is, it's going to put it in front of more people on your personal profile than it would ever do on your business profile, because your business profile is set up to run ads and is set up to do one thing, is that is to pay Facebook money so they can put the content on that business profile in front of people you want it to. But if you don't have the money and you don't have the money and you really don't know what you're doing, you don't even know if your offer is really working as well as you want it to, then the best way to do this is to suck people into your destination online, get a lot of those people that you've attracted to you online for free organically to see that offer, and then see if anybody is taking you up on the offer. That's the only way that you're ever going to know if the offer that you're putting out there is going to work best. But ultimately, we need to make sure the profile funnels is being built on our personal pages online if we are not making at least $10,000 a month or more and are not spending at least $2,000 a month on paid advertising. Like I mentioned earlier on in this training, the profile funnel is broken up into 4 different parts. The first part is what we call our cover image. And our cover image is important because it's the largest piece of real estate on our personal profiles and ultimately our profile funnels. More on that in a second. The second part is what we call our profile image. And ultimately our profile image is usually the image of our face, or is basically going to be, our headshot, letting people know who it is that we are, and is ultimately the big identifier on our profile funnel. So we're going to talk about that as well. Also, the third part is what we call our description. And this is very important because it's the only place that we can add a link on Facebook, driving people out of Facebook to another site, your site, where they can buy from you without being penalized on Facebook. So I want to make sure I go over that with you really, really, really detailed so you know exactly how you can use that. There's this great ninja trick that I want to show you that's really neat, that's really going to help you with taking advantage of the space that you have in your description and only driving people to the destinations and the destination that you're promoting on your profile funnel. It's really cool. And then the featured image. I'm going to go over with you not only what the featured image is, but I'm going to go over with you how how myself, right, messed this up for over 2 years. And I'm going to go over with you how you can skip over the 2 years of mess ups that I had with it, and that you can start taking advantage of it and using it to attract leads to you, thousands of leads to you, like we've attracted over the last year to our offers and to what we're promoting this community, right? We're promoting this community. If you go to my profile funnel, to this community. So as you can see, we got thousands of people in this community, and we've been able to attract those people for free, probably like you who's watching this, right, to this Facebook community. So we're going to be talking to you exactly about how you can use your featured image, what it is, and how you can use it to make sure that you're doing the same thing and attracting leads to you online for free. So let's go over the cover image. The cover image, like I mentioned just a second ago, is the largest piece of real estate on your Facebook profile. It is the piece that's going to sit above your profile image and is going to take up typically around 1/3 of that page, either on your phone or on your desktop when you open your personal profile. Okay, so your personal profile is going to be that facebook.com. And then when you go to Facebook, obviously you're going to go to, right, Sid Clevenger. That would be mine. I'm going to click on my personal profile and it's going to show everything on my personal profile, right? That's my personal profile. That is where we want to build this. And ultimately at the top of that is then going to be what? It's then going to be the cover image where we're going to be able to have the biggest piece of real estate to let people know exactly what it is that we do and how it is that we can help them, ultimately driving them to the place, the destination where they can get our help, turning them from a prospect online to a lead generated now online, of them showing us that they need our help. The first thing that people are going to see when they visit your personal profile is typically going to be your cover image. Why? Because it's the biggest thing there. And it's the thing that's at the top of your profile. It's the thing that you're going to get at the top of the profile. And when you get that, right, when you see that, what's going to happen is it's going to have that initial reaction, that initial emotional reaction of, whoa, this is what this person does. So, ultimately, that's really, really important. And we want to make sure we get this right because it is the biggest spot on our profile that we can promote and let people know exactly what it is that we do and how it is that we can help them. Now, since this is the first thing typically that people see on our personal profiles, it's very important that we make a first good impression. And we're going to be going over exactly how to do that with your cover image here in a second. But we want to make sure that we make a good impression because, again, it's going to be a lot of times that first impression is going to be what they remember us by. Now, there's ample room. This is the largest piece of content, largest piece of real estate on your profiles, right? On your personal profiles, which would be the largest piece of real estate on our profile funnels, right? On our destinations. So since it is, we have ample room for a call to action. And I'm going to show you a little trick that allows you, which is in the description, that allows you to write a sales letter and literally write an ad inside your profile funnel in these spots that's going to help people be able to read the story after you hook them and got them to your profile funnel, be able to read your story about what you're promoting, about what you're offering on your profile funnel, and ultimately be driven to take action on that profile funnel and ultimately become a lead for your business that you generated, that you attracted online for free. So here's my cover image. And one of the things I want to go over with you is exactly how I build this stuff. So obviously I help entrepreneurs attract leads to them online for free every day, right? So if you look there right in the center, what's there? Exactly the statement of what I do. So it's the one sentence statement of who I am and what it is that I do. That is a really, really good spot for that. And then right below that, you can see I have "We all win when we all win." That's my slogan. If you have a slogan, great spot to put there, right? That is the center. That is who I am. Right? On the left side, you're going to see something that's very important. And the reason it's important is because it's what's called our CTA, our call to action, what we want the person who sees this image to do. And as you can see on the left side there, I have a what? Click here to join what? Join my Facebook training group. My Facebook training group is Success Secrets for Purpose-Driven Entrepreneurs, the exact same group that you're in watching this video right now. Because when you come to our community and you come to this group, it shows us when you came into this group, we asked you a question, right? Are you looking for help when it came to prospecting? And if you said yes, there's a good chance you're watching this video right now. Ultimately, we're giving you some of the resources in this video that's going to be able to help you do that one thing, right? Attract leads to you online for free. But since you identified to us that, hey, I want help with prospecting, we're also going to be letting you know and reaching out to you and letting you know, hey, we have these things available where we can work with you and help you build that system really, really fast so that you can start attracting leads to you online for free and making those sales and building that business that you want. Now, on the right side, this is what we classify as our brand identity cutout. Now, what this is and what this means is that we want to make sure that we're putting a cutout of who it is that we are. And as you can see, like Super Sid with his goat coat on, right? My goat cape, I do wear this on stage. So this is me speaking on stage, and I took this because this is kind of my outfit. This is what I want people to remember me by, okay? Maybe you don't have a gold jacket, no big deal, right? But what is it that you look like every single day? And is it you sitting in front of the computer with a headset on because you're talking to people, or maybe you're a gamer? Is it you know, whatever cutout image that you have of yourself that looks really good, and here's the key, has been taken in the last year or less. We do not want to be putting images of us from half a lifetime ago. Don't do that, because when they meet you or they see you for the first time, then what's going to happen is, that's not the same person. That's not the same person, right? And we want to make sure that doesn't happen. So within a year, typically get that cut out, make that brand identity stick. This is going to be that visual image they remember you by, right? Now, here's an important note that I want to make about this, and it's kind of a bonus in this training. I didn't really tell this to a lot of people except for members of my academy for a long time, but because we have this amazing group of thousands of purpose-driven entrepreneurs, I want to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward to make sure that you build out the perfect profile funnel so that you can attract leads to you online for free following this system. So the biggest thing that we want to make sure that we do with this is huge. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you why. We want to make this image responsive. What that means is we want it to respond based on whatever screen size it's on. Okay, now that's a lot of fancy words. Let me break that down. What I mean by that is that we want to make it to where if someone goes on their desktop, this looks perfect, just like it looks right now. But we also want it to look just like it looks right now if they go to my profile on their phone. Now, you might be thinking, "Oh my gosh, yeah." So if you go to my profile on your phone right now as you're watching this training, you're going to notice that none of this is cut off. You can see all of this. It's built perfectly for mobile. You can still see the button. You can still see me, and you can still see the center thing. And people still have the opportunity to see the button, take action on the button, and do what? Join this Facebook community where they can go from a prospect to a lead by simply taking action and showing us that they want to come and join our community so that they can get help starting to build those systems to attract leads to them online for free. So it's very, very important that not only we make it responsive, right? Because remember, over 90% of people, y'all, are going to visit your Facebook profile. Where at? It ain't going to be on their computer. It's going to be on their phone. And yes, we can go build this beautiful image out, but if we don't build it out responsively and it's not, fitting perfectly to a phone, then guess what? All of that amazing stuff that you built, all that amazing design that you built, they're not even going to see it because it's going to be cut off. So when you're getting this designed, just make sure that you say, hey, I need to make sure I get this made responsive. And if you want to make it sound simpler, I need to make sure that it's made for mobile devices as well. That's a very easy way to say it. All right. So continuing on with the cover image. And this is a very, very important piece. And this is a big thing that a lot of people miss. A lot of people, they're going to go there and say, they're going to build this beautiful cover image, but then they're going to make a big mistake, huge mistake. What's that mistake, Super Sid? The big mistake they're going to make is they've left out an entire piece of real estate where they can tell the story of what it is that they're offering on their profile funnels. Now let's take a look at this for a second. Remember, we just attracted this prospect to our profile funnel. They got to our profile funnel. They saw this cover image and they said, oh, click here to join the group. They have a group. I want to join the group. And then they click there to join the group and you have nothing in your description. So it says click here and then where do I go? Super Sid, I don't know where to go. What group do I join? You have multiple groups maybe. Or you have a client group and then you have this group. I don't know what group to join. I don't know where to go. I just met you. Can you help me? And they literally lose out on a lead, lose out on an opportunity simply because they didn't even just add a link to the description of this image. So when you click on your cover image, it is then going to get bigger, just like this, right? Like you would see on a desktop. When it gets bigger, what it's going to allow you to do is you can add a description to the image. That description lets you write out an entire sales letter with links so that you can tell your story and ultimately take advantage of this real estate that's on your cover image that a lot of people don't know about. And you can write a sales letter to then have more people, more prospects that need your help come and not only visit your profile funnel, but take action on your profile funnel. And you'll get a lot more leads a lot faster by simply having this sales letter. So make sure that you're putting your link, you're writing your sales letter, and you're putting it in your descriptions on your cover image. The next part, which is number 2 of our profile funnel, is what we call our profile image. And what our profile image is our profile image is going to be that profile image that's going to basically be that image that is our center of who you are. Right? That is what everybody sees before they come to your profile. They see that profile image. And usually a great one to put there for you for your profile funnel is going to be a great headshot. If you take a look at mine, which you'll see in a second, it's going to be a great headshot of the same type of image that I had on my cover image. Why is that important? Because it has a great brand identity of letting people know, oh, gold jacket, gold jacket. I've never seen them, but that's obviously the same person, even though I might not be able to, it might not be as big of an image. Right? So here's the biggest thing I want to mention to you when it comes to your profile image. A lot of people say, yeah, I want to put up my best image. You should. It should be a headshot. Make it a headshot, right? A headshot of some kind or chest up, right? Or of you speaking or something like that, right? Like mine's of me speaking. However, here's a thing that I want to make sure you don't do. Do not make the mistake of just going out there and say you're my age, you're 33 years old, and you go out there and say, you know what, my best photo was when I was 21. I had the best abs, my body looked the best, had the best hair, whatever it might be. And then I'm going to put that picture up because that's me looking the best, right? The problem is I don't look like that anymore. So if you were to get on Zoom with me and you were to look at me, I'm then going to have that first impression of this. That's Sid. Now here's even a bigger relevant thing, right? We talk about obviously going live every day. We talk about producing an online TV channel every single day so that we can consistently drive people back to our profile funnels, right? So if we're doing that and we're going live and we're putting newer pictures up, but our profile funnel is this old picture that doesn't even look like us anymore, what do you think those prospects are going to think? There's going to be some doubt. Is this the same person? Well, why are they putting this picture up? This isn't the same person. And if they're going to lie to me about this, or they're not going to be 100% truthful with me about this, then what is it that they're also not going to be 100% truthful with me about? And I've seen this happen time and time again when it comes to your profile images. So I want to go over with you a very simple formula. And it follows the same simple formula we talked about with cover image. And that is that we want to make sure that the photo is a headshot and that it is a photo of us that is no older than a year old. No older than a year old. Do not be that person that goes to a mastermind online or that goes to a seminar and people are there at that seminar that know you or that see you, but do not recognize you at all because you do not look anything like the person that you portray online. That is a huge turnoff, a huge red flag, and can have you losing customers quick if you don't put that. So do not skip over that profile image. It is extremely important. Now, another thing about your profile image that's really cool. Just like your cover image, it allows you to do the same thing. So this is my profile image, right? This is my profile image. And as I mentioned there, an important note, do not use an image any older than a year old. Just don't use an image any older than a year old, right? Now, the next thing we want to make sure that we do is we add the exact same sales letter that we use for our cover image, just copy and paste it, and we put it in there. Why? Because people are going to click on that image to see it bigger. Oh, wow, it's a little small image. Make it bigger. He looks really cool. He's wearing a gold jacket, right? And then they're going to see this sales letter with the link for what? What you're promoting on your profile funnels, right? So let's go into number 3. We're halfway there. It's 4 parts. Let's go into number 3. Number 3 is the description. And this is an extremely important part. Now, let me tell you why. This is the only place on Facebook where you can add a link, your link, and send people away from Facebook and not get penalized. What I mean by penalized, like if you go in, so what I mean by penalized is if you go in and you post on your personal profiles on Facebook and you add a link to that post to drive the people from that post to YouTube or to your website or to someplace like that, what's going to happen is guess what? Facebook is going to penalize you because they do not want the people that are on their platform to be driven away from their platform. Because guess what? The longer people stay on Facebook, the more money Facebook makes. The reason that is because more people are what? They're seeing paid advertisements on the platform. AKA, the more people that see paid advertisements, the more money those advertisers have to pay Facebook. So Facebook doesn't want people on its platform driving people away from Facebook. That means they're going to leave Facebook, not see ads, not get paid money. However, when it comes to your profiles and your personal profile online, you can add a link in your description, a link to your website, a link to another social media platform, a link to your funnel, a link to your offer, a link to whatever it might be, and you're not going to be penalized on that page. So you want to make sure, what is that offer, right? What is that next step with you? What is that next step, right? What is that offer that you want to make? And we're going to go over the good offers that you can make, over some testing that we've done over the past couple of years. But, I'm going to go over that with you here in a second. But what is that offer that you're offering right now? What do you want to help people with? What is that first step in the journey that you can help people with when they get to your destinations and your profile funnels? And that is ultimately going to be the only thing that you put there. Don't make the mistake of being that entrepreneur that does 50 things. Don't make that mistake of literally having a profile that someone goes to and it literally has the high school you went to, the colleges you went to. It has your favorite song. It has your favorite band. It has, your 5 different websites that you can go to. 3 of them are MLM. It has, it has whatever it might be, right? I mean, it has all these things, and you're going to have all these things that someone could go and check you out. But the thing is when people and prospects or anybody get this, oh my gosh, this overwhelm of there's 20 things, I don't even know where to start, and they're going to freak out and they're not going to click on anything. The best thing to do here is to use this as a map. This entire profile funnel as a map. It's kind of like, again, they're coming to your island. They get to your island, and when they get to your island, what? They're going to come to that island, and they're going to see a map and say, okay, first, I need to go and I need to do my cover image. Second, I need to go and do my profile image. Third, I need to do my description. They're going to walk with you. You're going to walk with them, and ultimately, by only having the next destination in your description. So, for us, if you go there, it's going to be my Facebook group and my Instagram page. And then my Instagram page does nothing but push people back to our Facebook group. Right? So those are the only 2 things I have there. I do not have a laundry list of everything. I have 2 things. And usually those things are nothing more than driving people to the one spot, the one offer, the one thing that I want to get the prospect to go to next. Right? So what should be in this description, right? What should be in it? It's going to be the offer, the promotion. Is it the Facebook group or the Facebook community? Right? Is it the low ticket offer that you have? Is it the main offer that you have? Is it a phone call with you? What is it? But what is that offer? That's the only thing that we want to make sure that we're promoting in that description. So if you want to take a look at my description, like I told you, is very simple, right? I have here in my description, Sid Clevenger. I'm the creator of the Super Online Organic Prospecting System. And I say here, grab for free. Here's the link. And, I use a link shortener called bit.ly. You can just go to bit.ly, and it's a free thing that you can use. And basically in this software, it's going to show you how many people are clicking on this specific link. So I'm able to now measure and know exactly if this is working and if this description is working for me. Then what I do is I'm ultimately going to be what? Sending people to where I want to send people, which is what we're offering, and that's our Facebook community. Right? So some of you might ask, well, Sid, why are you offering your gift? Well, the gift is what we offer to people once they get into the Facebook community, right? So I'm going ahead and just offering the gift, and I'm talking about the online organic prospecting system. So this is one of my main lead magnets, right? This is where I tell the story about this system. So if you go to my profile funnel and if you haven't went there and watched that video yet, it's an absolutely amazing video. It's about 15 minutes long. And when you watch it, it's literally going to go over with you step by step how the super online organic prospecting system works. So if you haven't watched that video, definitely make sure you go watch that video. But then if you go look over there in the intro, what else can I add? Oh, I can add more links. So now I got a link to the free gift. I also got a link to my Instagram. And guess what? I got a link to what we're mainly promoting on our profile funnels, which is what? Our group, the Success Secrets for Purpose-Driven Entrepreneurs. So I have our link there that's driving people directly to the group. We also are promoting that in our cover image. We're also promoting that in our sales letters. And I'm promoting what you get in the group, the free gift, to people right here under my name. I'm promoting the low ticket stuff. I'm promoting the free stuff. I'm looking for what I can help people with, what they need help, why they would come to, my profile, and ultimately just saying, here's how I can help you. Click on it and get my help right now. And that's how we do that. And you're not going to be penalized for having that. So here's an important note. Keep it simple. Only display what you are promoting on the profile funnel. Do not have 50 things. Do not have 10 things. Have 1 or 2 things. That's it. I got 3 things here, but technically it's 2. I got my Instagram. But technically it's actually 1. I got my Instagram that drives people back to our group, traffic back to our group. I got our group directly, and then I got our gift that you get in the group. So technically that's the group, because they would have to enter into the group, right? So ultimately, this is promoting everybody to the group. And that's ultimately what we want here in the description. Now, this is the last one. And I want to go over this one because this one's kind of funny and you're going to laugh at me and all this stuff. But I really want to go over this one. And it's an important one. Because a couple of years ago, I did this completely wrong. Now, there's these opportunities of what's called a featured image on your profile. It sits right below your photos. Or, right below your friends list or right below your friends on your personal profile. What this is this is basically going to take your highlights. It gives you 9 different photos that you can put there, and those are going to be your quote-unquote featured images that you want to display. Images that you want everybody that visits your profile to see. Right? So 2 years ago, I went out there and I said, hey, I got this picture with Robert Hertzberg. Hey, I got this picture with Tony Robbins. Hey, I visited all these celebrities, all these athletes. I want to show off how awesome I am. And I made one crucial mistake. You see, it's not about me. In any type of marketing, it's not about me. It's about them. It's about you. It's about the prospect. Right? It's about the person we are helping right now. So no one cared about me talking about me, and it became really relevant, right? What people wanted. And that was for me to help them. So when I made this shift and I added the featured image to the profile funnel, about a year ago when we added this in, it was absolutely amazing at the change of traffic that we noticed. I was able to see a lift in traffic get into our group simply by just adding this image. So what this is a full 1-by-1, basically ad spot on your profile. We want to put one promotional image there. And if you go over to mine, I'll show you in a second, right? We have this one image there that's promoting people to the description links, right? My group, right? Our group, Success Secrets for Purpose-Driven Entrepreneurs, we're promoting them to that. So ultimately, we want to use basically that as an ad spot. It's the last static spot on our personal profile to capture attention, meaning that you put a profile image there. It's the last thing that cannot change unless you purposely change it, because when you're adding photos and you're adding posts and stuff like that, that stuff constantly is changing. It can be used to point to links in description. That's what I use. I'm going to show you how I use that in a second. And then ultimately, by adding this, right? By adding this, your featured image, it says description there, but your featured image is going to allow you, right, to build a sales letter on the back of it. And on the back of that sales letter, guess what? On the back of that sales letter, and I know it said description, but I was talking about the featured image. On the back of that sales letter, what's going to happen, right? You're going to be promoting that next step into what? Into your journey, your stuff, right? The next step on your profile funnel. Well, you've been promoting the entire time. So here's mine. Look at mine. I set up mine to where the Success Secrets group is the bottom link. And then what I did was I said, hey, join my free Facebook group of thousands of purpose-driven entrepreneurs and discover how all of us are attracting leads to us online for free. We all win when we all win. Your invite to join us is above. How awesome is that? So ultimately, what we want to make sure is we want to make sure that we are using this featured image to promote what we are promoting ultimately on our profile funnels. That's the main thing. That's the main deal. That's what we want to do. So now that you've kind of went through this and you've seen those 4 things, I want to go over with you how we can get this built. I want to get this built for you. I want to get your profile funnel done, and I want you to start attracting leads to you online for free. But if you have not watched that video that I was talking about just a couple of slides ago, right here. That's at the bottom of my profile funnel. If you have not watched that video, it's about a 15-minute video. It's phenomenal. I've had so many people tell me that I should charge for that actually, but I love giving it away for free. I love opening people's eyes, right? To literally like, oh my gosh, like I can attract leads to me online for free. This is exactly how I do it. I need to get going on this now. I love seeing people. I love seeing those eyes open. I love seeing the mind open when I'm talking about it in front of people, when I got people on the phone or on Zoom or when I'm on stage speaking. Right? I love it when they get that in their head and they get that light bulb and it's like, oh, I get it. And if you haven't seen this, I promise you, you're going to have that light bulb too. And it's going to open your eyes to all the amazing opportunities that you can have. So here below this video, I'm going to add this link, right? So that you can go grab that video and you can watch it if you haven't watched it yet, or you can simply just go over to my profile. Make sure to send me a friend request if we're not connected. And of course, click on that link and it's going to take you directly over to where you can grab that free video on exactly how we use the super online organic prospecting system to attract these leads back to our profile funnels. So now that we know the 4 parts of the profile funnel, what are we going to do what should we promote on our profile funnel, and what ultimately is going to help us not only get people to the profile funnel, but take action on the offer that we're promoting? There's 2 different offers that we've found in all the testing that we've done over the past couple of years when following the super online organic prospecting system to attract leads to us online for free. And those offers are free offers or entry low ticket offers. And I'm going to go over a few examples of those with you right now. Free offers are going to be anything like a free lead magnet of you giving away something. Maybe it's a PDF or something like that. It's also going to be a webinar. It's going to be any type of video sales letter similar to what this is right now. It could be, with like a PowerPoint or something. It could be a workshop, which could be a PowerPoint as well, but it may be a little more interactive where you're actually helping and walking people and guiding people through, like getting over a challenge or a problem they might have, right? It might be an appointment funnel so that they could schedule a strategy call or some sort of appointment with you, right? So they could talk to you about more stuff, or it could be easily a Facebook community or a Facebook group. that you're promoting and getting people into. And then an entry-level offer or a low-ticket offer is going to be anything that might be a workshop that you might charge $27 to $37 for. It might be group coaching that's $97, to jump in for a month. It might be an ebook that you created or possibly an actual book that you published that you're giving away for free plus shipping. Right? Free plus shipping, where you say, I'm going to give you my book for free, but you just got to pay the $7.95 for shipping. There's ultimately so many low ticket offers. These are some of the best ones that we've seen. But when it comes to what I recommend, there has been one specific offer that has worked time and time again and continues to work with all of our Better Leads Academy clients, as well as our Better Leads Academy elite customers that are, building systems and starting to build their businesses past the $10,000 a month threshold, right? For the first time ever. And that is, if you look at it consistently, it is by doing this, right? It is by figuring out what to offer on your profile funnels that's going to help you conjugate prospects, bring them together in a spot where you can consistently market, nurture, and build a better relationship with those prospects over a short amount of time. And you can do that with a Facebook group. They're free to create. They're great lead magnets. You can ask questions when they enter the group so that you can learn a little bit about them. And it's something that you can easily promote to get people in. It's an absolute great thing that you should be looking at when you're looking to promote any type of lead magnet and start conjugating people online for free that that you can help. Build a Facebook group. It's a great thing to do. Now, if you don't know anything about building a Facebook group and you haven't watched that video that has to do with how you can not only attract leads to you online for free, but then you can take those leads from your profile funnel and turn them into a lead, we go over a little bit about this specific thing in that video. So make sure I put the link here below. You can click on that video or simply go over to your free gift here in this group that's in the Start Here post or down here in the comments. Click on that link and you can watch that free video, your free gift for being in this group of our super online organic prospecting system so that you can understand not only how to attract those prospects to your profile funnel, but how to use something like a Facebook community to turn those prospects into identified leads that now you can reach out to and set appointments with, turning those leads into paying clients for your business. So I'm super excited that you're here. We got one more video. I want to go over with you exactly who it is that we use, how we get all this stuff built out, and ultimately how you can get this built out very, very quickly, like today, so that you can start attracting leads to you online for free. So can't wait to so happy you're here in the training with me in this guide and success secrets for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. Make sure to give me a comment, give me some love if you like this. If you like this video, if it's teaching you something, you like this training, you like this guide, give me some love in the comments so that I know that you love it. So I know that you're enjoying it, and I know that it's helping you. If you could just comment for me super or hashtag super down there, that would be absolutely amazing. I would just be so much grateful for you, and it would just let me know that this training is helping you when it comes to helping you build that business online, helping you attract leads online for free.
So if you're looking to find your next clients online organically for free, then my super online organic prospecting system bundle is just for you. In this bundle, I'll give you 3 of my top selling courses, all geared around helping you build a system online that's going to help you find your next paying clients. Right now, you can get this bundle for 97% off by simply going to www.supersidsbundle.com or clicking on the link below. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by taking action now and grabbing your super online organic prospecting system bundle today so you can start finding your next clients online. I can't wait to see you in there.
Let's go! We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.